They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
いい戦いになりそうだ。
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. These fighters thinking that uses this opportunity to reload the opponent with a damaging combo. Carries the projectile. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fire. Life lead opens up. Drive rush to keep it going. Throws them to negate the block. Check! Low tiger. They break things off to take a piece of it up with a combo into super. Fires off the tiger kick. Player 1 takes the catch. Player 1 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out?
Fight.
Immediate jumping. Mixing it up with low tiger shot. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Player 2 will want to take advantage of their meter lead and drive rush to keep it going. Both fighters planning something? You've got to be mindful of reaching jumpers at this range. Sneaks in above. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Hold your breath. Tiger Neck is to start something. They return, sees the overhead coming. Barely blocked. Burnout activates. Are we going to see a comeback? Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
That's a bit of Rose's fight. High tiger shot to tricep. With the low tiger. Just started. And okay, he blocks the driver. Oh, burnout. Need to do that? What's next? Player 2 through the window. Absolutely relentless. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super arch. And they burn out in sync. A giant triangle from above. Unreal. Fuel to the fire. Hook them up. Uh-oh. This could really hit the damage. Noticeable life lead is a comeback that tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. This is it. Tries to lock down the tiger shot. A fireball at that range. Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. This can make some big damage. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Backs them into the corner. Knockdown. Player 1 is almost dead, but the crush gets. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Agony to the sternum. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. The throw misses. Charges forward. Hits them with a softened block. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. High tiger shot to tricep. Blocks it. Goes for the jump in. Nice tiger lock. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. What's this? What's gonna happen? Are they baiting them into that? Are we gonna see a comeback here? Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Final round. Who will the fighting game round game again? Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. both sides. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Solid anti-air. Player 1 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. There's the burnout. Throws them. What now? With the solar plexus strike. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? But home with a high knee. Looking for a hold. Hey, jumping in for.
Sagat.
I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. Throws them to negate the block. Overdrive. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Puts one in the body. Player 1 used the life lead. Drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Knockdown. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Definitely shuts out the jumper. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. We've got both sides without a drive gauge. How will they overcome this? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Can't tech the throw? With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their live usage. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Anything can happen here. In a dire situation, we can't afford any mistakes. Trying to read each other here. Plenty of space between the fights. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to hit. Low Tiger. Doing some quick planning. High Tiger shot to try. Connect with Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Player 1 didn't manage their drive properly through that round. Meter management is absolutely vital. They need to manage it properly for this coming round. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with some burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Denies the drive reversal. They're going for the super arc. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here?
fight is coming your way.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is with the playback. Tries to get a breather with the projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run to. Ooh, will they hit? Whip? Or even charge in? Tricky territory. Knockdown. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Fire! How's this round going to develop? Player 2 has the meter. Tiger needs to start something. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. Big throw. Going in. Attempts to break the scale of the environment. Tiger's got to try something. Quick breather. Fire! Tiger. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play? Not much movement, but the pitching caps are definitely on. Medium kick. Drive rush to keep it going. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. And they create an opportunity for them. Burnout activates. Punch! Tiger! Critical. What's gonna happen? Will this be enough to do? Never say die attitude got them the win. Player 2 made all the right moves. This experience is only gonna make them stronger. Tiger knee to the sternum. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Knockdown. Player 1 has the light. Both fighters are taking a long step back. They're both looking to readjust the fight. What are you thinking? Definitely shuts out the jump. Beats off a fireball up close. Good carry here to try and make something happen. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Both of them have entered turnouts here, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive goes for the super? That attack landing for his counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Not having the cross. Good job blocking the jump. They're showing us just how patient they are. Down to the wire. Digs in deep with the drive. Player 2 has a tough task to close. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Fireball from Very. What's next? Still very early in the round. Time's the only thing moving here. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their drive rush to keep it going? Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Not much movement, but the thinking is definitely on. Check, low Tiger. Fantastic awareness. High Tiger's got to try something. Player 1 can build off the speed. Okay, creating some space here. Get set, sprint forward with the drive rush. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. What'll happen here? Jumps in. Nice lead is there, but still anyone's game. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Ooh, trying to make something happen. life lead sets up for the jump-in. I can't believe it. Rattle it home. What's up, Nazaire? That's what the shot.
Real win.
Straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that partner. Punchy Titan. Shows immediately. Goes for the drive rush there. Long, dangerous turn. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player one with the life lead. Goes for the surprise rush in. Sticks the combo. That's the jump in they were looking for. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Alright, what's coming up next? Goes to the overdrive. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? They're at the center of the stage. What happens here? KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Things are slow going right now, and we may see someone speed things up. Knockdown and that's a counter. Denies the drive reversal. Spins the cast to let loose a tiger hit. Both fighters planning something? High tiger shot to try something. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Tiger knee to the sternum. How did they read that throw? Time to reassess the situation. Fires a tiger shot. Drive usage is back on the table. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Gets tagged on the fireball. Player one wins it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. They're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. What are they thinking here? Grabs a solid advantage after that big combo. Takes the trip. Player two is maintaining it well aware of the life of meters. Really good decision making. Player two sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round two. Fight.
Everything up until now, everything from here on out is so vital. Player one got smothered that round. They'll need to shake it off and show some more adaptation. Mixing it up. Oh, burnout triggered. Player two is in burnout. Drives off the table. Tiger. Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Experiencing burnout. Both fighters planning something? Denies the jump in. Traps him in the neck. Oh, in with a Player two took no time to finish that fight.
Round one.
Are these two gonna fight forever? We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Throws them down. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Both fighters have plenty of power. There's a smash on the go. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. They're really being worked over in the corner. Sticks the jump in. The pace is slowed considerably. Who will make the first move? Throws the fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Got a ton of damage off that opening. Can they do it again? Drive rush to keep it going. Player one needs to use the front of the corner. A drive burnout. Expect the tempo of the matchup king. Player two, the super doesn't hit. Closing moment. Oh. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Let's see how they apply their corner pressure. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Burnout actually let loose a Tiger King. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. You gotta play it right to be on guard. Nice Tiger King! Looking to impress with this super. Will we see a Tiger King kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time? Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Opts for the blow. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory. There's a wall splat, which leaves them wide open. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble? Feeling out the spacing. Decides to pump up while they can. Anything could happen here. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. The jump in is denied. Did well to get the buff in there. Tiger knee to the sternum. Will we see a drive in? One chance here may end this match. High Tiger tries to try some. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Fires a Tiger shot. Oh, could be the start of something. Oh. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Cool game control of the match in the early going. Drive rush to keep it going. Charges forward. Holds out with the block. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player two will look to apply pressure. Oh, burnout triggered. Knockdown and player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Dashes forward. Grabs and throws him away. Excellent block. The drive impact doesn't work. Are we going to get solid anti-air? Loses their drive gauge. Drive rush to keep it going. They must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck. But when they look at you see that? Slips through the opening for the KO.
Sagat.
Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done. Turns the drive gauge. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player one has the life lead. Goes for the drive rush there. Player one chases him down. From up above. Player two is in a tight spot right now. Capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Fight.
Punching Tiger. Both charges forward. Porter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Tiger got to try something. Their drive gauges are looking bare. Which way you gonna block? What'll happen here? Tiger knee to the sternum. From up good, experiencing burnout. Gotta be careful not to witness delivers the pain right to the doorstep. So little life left. They return to center stage. A super arch fires off the Tiger. And creating opportunities for the burnout. She need to do that? Amazing. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up? Against a risky drop-in. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. around. How will they start their approach? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. What's it going to be? Alright. Are you trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. No hit up high. I was looking for that jump attack. All that effort for so little payoff. Now this kid scrapping it out up close. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Knockdown. Hold your breath. Check the low tiger shot. Trying to read each other here? With anti-air. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. This super let loose a tiger hit. Player 1 has the lightning. Can they